All right, while we were camping up at Saddle Lake this weekend, FedEx delivered something I've been waiting for. Yeah, true to form, the box was open and the packaging had a little tear in it, but I don't see any marks or anything on the actual product. But what is it? Well, what it is basically a knockoff version of the Gazelle T4 tent. Both Chris, that hiking guy, and Brian Carlson have the Gazelle T4. And for truck camping, it is a perfect addition, which allows you to expand out a little bit, sleep when it's really cold like it was this weekend, using like a buddy heater to stay warm. The advantage to this is, let's just cut to it, the price. The pros and cons are very few, so, in the differences between the two tents. So basically, I just kind of want to take a look at it. I've never set one up. I did see Chris and Brian's tent this weekend. I didn't watch them put it up or anything. So this is going to be a bit of an adventure. But I want to take a good first look at it and see what the quality looks like in it. So let's get to it. Wow, you step in this thing and the first thing you notice is how big it is. It's like 8 by 8 by 8 by 8. So that's a big tent. And I can stand up all the way and I still have probably 10 to 12 inches of headroom. So that's very nice. The hardware is heavy. It looks like good quality. You probably can't buy pieces parts for it. So that's, a con, I guess. But the ventilation in this thing is amazing. Look at the ceiling. Those are all mesh. And the windows in this thing. There's 1, 2, 3 big windows on every panel, and it has 2 doors. So, man, I'll tell you, that's great. That's one of the main reasons I bought this. I actually found it when I was looking for a screen room, because when all these are open, this is basically just a nice screen room for Opie and I to get in away from the bugs in the warmer weather, and it will therefore allow us to camp in warmer weather, more comfortably without all the issues of the bugs just bugging you continually, no pun intended. All right, let's open this thing up and see just how much ventilation we can get. Man, look at all the ventilation in this thing. That's amazing. And one thing I did notice was, let's say it's summertime and you get a rain shower, you can zip up these windows, but you could literally leave these 4 open because they're protected by the rainfly. And you would still get a ton of ventilation in this thing. Now, the flip side to that is you can also close it up good and tight. And I'm impressed with the material. I thought it was going to be a lot thinner than what it actually is. The zippers, everybody says, are they YKKs? No, they're not. but they are a good heavy zipper. Everything is double sewn. Reinforced. It has 2 side pouches, and they're on the opposite side of where the doors are. You've got a door in this and this panel. You've got pouches in this panel and this panel. On the Gazelle T4, the floor comes out. For some people, that's a really big deal. I guess if you were going to use this as a hot tent, or if you were going to ice fish in it, or for cleaning up. And they do have a point with that. You can just unvelcro one side and sweep it right out. This does have something that the Gazelle doesn't. Let me go outside. Well, I can show you right here. This is a port for a cord, or in my case, it will be probably for the LP hose to run from the 20-pound tank outside to the buddy heater inside. So that's a big plus. So, my first look at this thing is, I like it. And I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. I can't wait to try it out. All right, this was kind of a, a hit and miss sort of video. Thought that was a tear, but it is not. Excellent. All right, like I said, this has kind of been a hit and miss sort of video, but it gives you an idea of what we've got here. And what my plan in the future is to set this up side by side with either Chris or Brian's T4, and we can do an actual real life comparison of the two. So keep checking the channel, because that will be coming up hopefully fairly soon. As always, thanks for coming along with us. I hope this has helped, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.